Call the meeting to order. Please join me in the pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're all here. Public hearing to approve the amendment to floodplain ordinance. It's on page 3 of your packets. Okay. Is there anyone here that would want to speak to this?
We're just adding a portion of Cass County, correct, to it?
Correct.
There are none. Motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda?
I have one addition, under new business, if we can add, form a committee for, how to, or for the, community outreach for the 10% funds. We can form a committee.
Okay. Now,
Community outreach
community
with the 10%
outreach.
funds,
Can I volunteer myself for that?
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Community outreach under new business. Anything else on the additions or deletions to the agenda?
I have one that I want to add to the police department, and it's permission to apply for a grant.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Moving on. Consent agenda. Items A through F. Is there anything in there that anybody in the council would like pulled out separately? Looking for a motion to approve.
I will make that motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Department reports. Planning and zoning.
All right, so tonight we did talk about the comprehensive plan. And that will be taken care of tonight, so we'll make a vote on that, is that correct?
I handed you each a resolution. A resolution to approve comprehensive plan proposal.
So I'm gonna make a motion, to approve the comprehensive plan proposal.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Anything else from planning and zoning? Fire department business.
August
August fire report is 10 medicals, 4 good intents, 3 motor vehicle accidents for a total of 17. Item 2, we were selected to receive the DNR grant this year. If you remember, that's a 50/50 grant. We received $5,000, so we just spend $5,000. I have that in my budget. This is just information that we receive the bills continue the next few weeks for those. And then we're getting kind of low on our numbers, so I would like to interview and hire a couple of people. And we would like to be on the interview trail. If you approve the
Okay. Motion to approve fire department hiring committee.
I'll make a motion to approve.
For a second.
I'll second
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
anyone like to be involved with the interviews?
I will.
April?
Steve. Just go ahead.
Yes, I would like to. April and Steve are volunteer.
Okay. I'll get with the applicants and then I'll get with you guys and we'll set something up.
So who would the committee be? April, Steve, you?
Probably.
Anything else for us? Yeah.
We have 14, one is on leave right now, and I don't know if he'll come back or not. So, I got here too.
So you have 2 applicants.
Two potential new ones.
Yeah, I think I have 3 or 4 applications.
I thought you meant you had 14 applicants.
No,
Yes, I understand now, okay.
Do you have anything else for us?
no.
Okay.
Thank you.
Moving on. Police department.
Thank you. My report is on page 24. You can see it's been a busy month, probably one of the highest months since I've been here. We've got a total of 84 calls for the month, and a total of 418 calls for the year. I got called out 3 times. And I'm guessing this month, the way it's going, it's gonna be close to that too. But the other ones all averaged about 50, 52, something like that. Definitely we're busy this month. The next, request for donation for Hands of Hope. This is kind of, I'm doing that on my own. They are a nonprofit victim advocate center out of Little Falls and out of Long Prairie. They kind of, I kind of take them personal. One of the reasons is I've had incidents here in the city of Montreal where everything was closed either weekend or night, and I get dumped with someone that doesn't have any money that needs to go somewhere. And a lot of times these are victims. Either, boyfriend dropped them off, husband kicked them out, whatever the issue may be. So then, to reach out to a shelter or any of these others, they're just not available that time of the night. These stepped up. We had one gal that was kind of brought to Motley against her will from a different state, and I think it was Vermont, and she needed to go back home, had no money. So it's like they stepped up, got a bus ticket, got her some food, some snacks, a cell phone, like it was just a 911 cell phone in case she went into any trouble. And we put her on the bus and sent her home. I think it took her 3 days to get there. She got there. So I take this kind of personal because it's like if we can donate a little to them. I know they're a nonprofit, and I asked the leader if she would send me their C1C3
501c3.
501c3, and she did. We have a copy of that. Tammy has a copy of that already. So I was just, what a better way to put some money from maybe the 10% grant, because they are a advocate, victims advocate. donate to them, and I know that if I need them again, they'll be here for me. So it's just kind of one of the things I thought would be a good resource to do that, and I'm doing this on my own bill to try to help them out if when we need them. And I was hoping that we could do around that $1,000.
1,000?
Now, is that given to Hands of Hope, or is it?
Is that just for our county then, or is that for just
They do, for services, they do Morrison County and Todd County, they have 2 offices. The problem is, you have Bricks and the gas station open, and anytime there's anybody dumped off anywhere in the surrounding 50 miles, guess where they come? To Modlin. And then I get the call. And it's like when you find I'm doing a little research, find out a trooper or somebody picked them up, brought them here because it was open 24 hours a day. Well, that don't help my problem any. Now, what am I supposed to do with them? Reach in my pocket and get them a motel room where they have those for us. And I think, going back to Tammy, where she had brought up the community outreach, me and her had talked today, and it's just like, we need something here that we can get, middle of the night, and it's 10, 11 o'clock, everybody's in bed, well, what do I do? So we need something, we can get food, and maybe a motel room at least to get them away or get them tucked in for the night. So that's kind of where we're going with this.
Then is that something that you would have that in your possession then through this?
No,
You'd still have to go through them.
I would give it to them, but I go, if they have a 24 hours a day number, I can call.
Sure.
It's kind of a thank you for me, because they did step up. They wouldn't have had to, we did say, well, we're not gonna give it, but she was a victim, and they did reach out, and we did help out, and it worked out really well.
Okay, so you're asking for $1,000 to, out of our 10% fund for Hands of Hope.
Right.
Do we have a motion?
I will make that motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Yeah.
Any further discussion?
Thank you.
Just one question as far as, I'm all for it, 100%. But if somebody needs it, like now, like for motel or food, how do you get the money to, say, pay for the apartment?
Well, we don't at this point, that's the problem. They have it down there, and I did, and one of the reasons Tammy and I talked about getting our outreach is exactly that, so the funds are available here.
Okay.
But those funds have to be designated to another organization, and I already talked to Pastor Jim Johnson, and he's willing to earmark those for us. So I think between figuring this out as a committee, like she wants to set up, I think it'd be a good thing, and we just get us, whether we do it through him or even social services. But we need something where we can get a hold of somebody at night, or in the weekend.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Hi.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
And what else did I got there? Apply for a grant. There is a grant available. What we found out is that the police department all law enforcement have been cut off on a lot of the city grants. They have their own grants. And so we had talked about, Nikki, you were involved in this, where we had talked about getting it done safe and throwing it all together. Well, we can't do that. We can't mix the police department with the city. So I'm just gonna apply for my own. They have money set away for law enforcement specifically, which is probably, they said it's actually a bigger amount, so.
Who's that?
Sarsfield.
Still so.
Yeah. It's just that they divided it up because there was a lot of bickering and fighting between police departments, fire departments, and cities. So they said, no, we're just gonna do police departments separate. And so I just want your permission to go ahead and file or apply for that, whether we're gonna get it or not. But it'd be for probably a new desk and gun safe. And if there's more, if there's enough money in there for the grant, the new squad needs a kind of a drawer in the back. Where you can put the stuff in there right now. We have a homemade one, but it's not that fit in the one, so I'd add that one if we get the grant.
Okay, so we'll be looking for a motion to approve to apply for the Source Wall grant.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
So,
Anything else for us?
No, that's it, thank you guys.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you.
Those are two really great things.
To Public Works.
Bruce couldn't be here, but his report is on the packet.
Okay. The report is on page 25. Bruce is not able to be here tonight. So we'll move on to the administration department.
Page 26 is the water usage report. On page 27 is the proposed preliminary tax levy. Budget, we met for the budget meeting last week, and agreed to set or propose the preliminary tax levy at a 3.25% increase. So we need a motion to adopt the preliminary tax levy.
Okay, looking for a motion to adopt the preliminary tax levy.
I will make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Same discussion.
I just have a quick question to add. The final proposal has to be December 25th, correct? That's the date.
And in December, we can go lower than we're at now, but we can't go any higher.
Thank you for that clarification.
For that clarification.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Page 28, I just have from the League of Minnesota Cities where it says about the truth in taxation. I mean, we do need to set one. There just was some question, and this is just for clarification, that we do need to set one. Then it would have to be after November 24th, but before December 28th.
We do it the same night as the December meeting.
Yes, which would be December 9th. And it has to be done when the public could realistically attend. It's best to do it before the meeting, so then we can
Do it just
adopt
prior
it.
to the meeting. The meeting is at 5:30. Do this at 5. That be it?
I haven't been to one yet, so I don't know how big of a deal it is for the community. Do they show up? Do they?
Well, I don't think it would be the end of the world if we had to, if we ran a little bit into the council meeting and had to open that a few minutes late. But I think a half hour would take care of it myself.
December 9th at 5 p.m.
I don't think so. Anybody have anything to add to that? Any thoughts?
Well, I think that'd be fine.
I think so. Do I have a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Do I have a second?
Second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
And then ask for permission to apply for 3 different grants through Sourcewell. And I put in the packet the different explanation of the different grants and what they cover. Match funds would be for collection of projects, and we can borrow up to $50,000, and it's a 25% match. So if we can put the locks, the new locks, the keyless entry, computers, update our computers, public work needs sweeper, whatever, attachments for the street sweeper for the sidewalks. So that would cover that if we get it. And then boost funds, I do have gun safe in here, but that has to be scratched off because it's the police department. But there were some other items, and I didn't write it down. I can't remember what it was, but we need a new urinal for the
Yeah, the bathroom was
Yeah,
part of
some
that.
updating the bathroom and a cabinet. And then the third-party reimbursement is up to $20,000, and it's zero match. So it would be $20,000, they pay 100%. The third-party reimbursement, I'd like to use some of that for some clerks training I've been doing, and also we can use the remainder of it for the comprehensive plan to offset the cost of the comp plan.
Okay. These are all from Sourcewell.
Yeah.
Be looking for a motion to approve all of those. Make an application for the grants from Sourcewell as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any further discussion on it? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Is there anything else for us? Thank you. Okay, old business. Update on keyless entry system. Lisa.
I will speak on that. Bruce and Al and myself, did you meet with us also with any of that? Yeah. Met with a few different companies for this keyless entry system, updating the locks. We've narrowed it down to one. It's in your packet. It's from IPS. And this company, the details of it is on the back page and what you get for that amount. And the quote came in at $21,553.
How much?
$21,553 for 7 doors. So the 6 exterior and 1 interior. And part of that, we're hoping that a grant will cover, that Tammy just explained. Anything to add to it? If you get a year of free training, we just felt this one compared to the other one. The other one had a monthly subscription also on top of their cost. And looking into the details of that one, we really felt this one was a better route.
Correct, this one tells you how long the door is open, and this one more monitors on the other one.
Yep.
And, when we figured with the $50, the other one charged $50 a month fee, and we, started adding that up, and it's like,
Just to
this
get
guy
a
were a little
report.
bit more expensive, but they had another door.
Right. And this one too, I did email, his name is John West, I believe, from IPS. And, the quote included 6 card fob readers, so you can have a card or a fob that you just zap at the door to get in. And I just said, we might need more than 6, how much is that going to cost? And he said, I'll supply you with what you need. So I don't know, how many firemen we would want having this 16. So if they need to access it, obviously, then we need more. But he said he would throw in extras at no cost. I just want to look over that.
And I think the committee was requesting that we, if we approve it, that if we don't get the grant, that we can continue to get it ordered and get it.
That we can still move forward with it. And I don't,
Building fund.
I don't know, something maybe we talked about that building fund, it had some funds left in it that maybe this would be a good designation for. If we didn't get the grant, but I'm optimistic we're going to get that grant.
So either way,
We're gonna move,
we're gonna move forward on that.
Well,
whether it
Yeah.
comes through,
The
did you
grant
say the
or no
building?
Building
Building
fund.
fund?
grant, yeah.
yeah,
So if the grant, whatever, doesn't
grant comes first, and then if
Sure.
that doesn't work,
Then we
we
have in the
go to the
building.
building fund.
That's what we're looking to
Well,
vote
and
on.
this is great that they also have a 1-year warranty on all products installed and provided by them, and also a 3-month warranty on all labor associated on the
Yeah.
products and the wiring, so.
And this, this committee, we talked about the security, the importance of security. It's been many years since we've updated locks. We don't know how many keys are out there, or how, and we just really want a better, secure system for the city hall. And this guy seems to be willing to provide that.
Looking for a motion to approve as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion on the motion?
Thank you,
All in
Nathan.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Tammy, you want me to let Mr. West know that?
Any
you
other
reached out
old
to her?
business? Any other unfinished business? Hearing none. Moving on. Under new business, we have community outreach, is it?
Yeah, well, first we have a committee to review the personnel manual.
Okay, yeah, I wrote the other one on top of it.
Oh,
That's fine, we
okay.
can go with the personnel manual first. Okay. Form a committee to review the personnel manual. I think 2 of us off the council should be on that, and the department heads.
I'd be willing to do that. I know I've kind of looked into a lot of, or I've had a lot of questions in the past regarding personnel manuals, so I would be happy to sit on that.
You're already on the comprehensive plan committee, aren't you?
Can't be on both. Right?
Well, you can, but then, I'm just thinking that
Oh,
it's a
sure.
lot of work, both of them are gonna be a lot of work, and might wanna spread the load out a bit.
That's why I'm not volunteering. I just trying to you and I are on the
I'm just,
phone.
Okay, yeah, no, thank you for bringing that up.
that's just my thought. I mean, I'm sure some of us would really like the idea of sitting around and watching you do all the work.
No. Yeah, no, that's right, I'm on the comp plan already, so
Okay.
at least the 3 of you want to
Well,
jump in.
2 of us on the council will be on there. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind being on there myself. But who else would like to be on there? Everybody okay with that? Anybody else?
You and Dennis?
And all the department heads, I believe? That would be administrative, public works, fire department, police department. Everybody has a time that's available. I don't want anybody to feel like we're dumping a load of work that you have to do. Okay. We should probably make a motion to approve the committee for the personnel manual update or review rather.
Make a motion to approve the personnel manual.
Do I have a second?
I will second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Now I think we're at community outreach. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Jumping ahead of things there.
Well, Al and I were discussing it, and I think, he should for sure be on it. On the committee. And, I thought Bruce would be a good one to be on there too, since he's,
The community outreach, Al and Bruce.
You want to be on it? Tammy?
I will, I just didn't know if you.
I think you should be on it.
He said when it's time, so.
Yeah.
So I was just waiting to dig
I
now.
thought, yeah, with the,
Yeah.
If you don't have time, I can be on.
Sure,
So maybe put the two of them on, and then if one can't make it, we have the other one.
right,
or they do like either two.
Correct. That's
sure.
So basically, what will that committee, what's their,
Right.
what are they looking for?
Well, I think, well, Tammy, I think what we talked about is exactly what I just talked about him about. Trying to figure out where we can put some funds, and, which would include the 10% money. We can't take 10% money and put it into another fund at the city. It has to go to a different organization. So we already talked to Jim, and he said he would postmark it, or not, he'd mark it for us, hand mark it for us, so that if we gave it to him, that they could buy gift certificates. Tammy had brought that up for gas cards, stuff that, and we'll have to come up with a policy how we do that. Because we can't just give those out to anybody. And we do know that, this last summer, there was been 2 different occasions where we gave them out the wrong name. So we'll have to come up with a policy, how we're gonna do, how that look if somebody needs one, that we just don't have them out to anybody.
No, Jim from the church, right? Okay.
So we don't know. I mean, that's something we wanted the committee just to sit down and brainstorm, say how we're gonna do this. And then, maybe even there'd be resources to do your work, The problem is we need to get a hold of somebody. You can't wait. It's like an instant. We gotta find out at least within a half hour, So, and Hands of Hope will do what they can, but they can't help us with food. I mean, they can't help us with. Or you get a vet that, that needs this place to stay for the day.
You could stockpile these.
Yeah, April make them.
Have
I don't understand, she gave me an empty one.
So getting together for the community outreach, we would basically just be putting our heads together, looking for ideas as to how we can allocate different branches of dispersing incentives to the city.
Well, we used to have meal for seniors or people that were very, in a hard spot. We don't have done no more since Countryside closed. It might be something that we have to work with Brits and see if they can be able to do something. We'll figure something out. We'll come up with something.
Or Meals on Wheels vouchers, or. So how often, do you think something like this should get together and meet, like monthly, quarterly? What do you think should be proposed for how often we should meet?
Well, I think in my opinion, I don't think we need to continue doing it. I think once we have a plan together and a policy how we handle it, then we should be done. It's just a matter of, Tammy can probably run the rest of it, figure out where the funds are, and we can help out with that. And where the funds are coming and get it into where we need to get it in to make sure that that continues to keep evolving.
Sure. Great.
No, there's not a problem with, we both.
John's doing goodies.
You got big shoes to fill, Steve.
Well, let's make it official. I'm looking for a motion to approve the outreach committee.
I will
As
make a
presented.
motion.
Okay, got a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
And by the way, if any of you have ideas, throw them out to us, email her or me, and just if you figure something, we'll run with it.
Any other new business? Hearing none, moving on. Public forum. Anybody in the public that would like to address the council? Hearing none, moving on. Anybody on the council that would like to present anything? moving on. Upcoming meetings, important dates. The next regular council meeting is Monday, October 14th, 5:30 PM, City Hall.
Before we set that, can we check and make sure that's is that the second Monday?
The 14th?
Yeah.
Of October?
Yeah.
It's the second.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the same thought.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the second.
Okay, thank you.
I kind of missed that. There's no change to October 14th, right? Okay.
What did you say,
And the
Vicki?
planning and zoning meeting is October 21st, 4 PM, City Hall.
Did you say that's Columbus Day? Are we closed that day? That's not a national holiday.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what planning and zoning the 21st report.
Motion to adjourn.
I will make a motion to adjourn.
Do I have a second?
No second.
We're adjourned.
Thank you, everybody.
The goodies.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Racing off to another one?
Second half.